Hey you, I'm giving away a free PS5 and a copy of Miles Morales to go with it for October 2021. If you want it, all you gotta do is pause this video, hit the like button, then tap the link in the description box below to enter the giveaway, and I'll talk to y'all later. Roll tape. I'm hoping the Apple event doesn't have an update. I think they're supposed to show off the new Macs, I think. I was holding off on getting the new M1 Mac, iMac, because it was rumored they're coming out with M2s that are going to be obviously even faster. Welcome to the internet. Remember, kids, ask your parents before you use the internet if you're below the age of 18. The internet can be a scary place. A place where adults will type in ASL, age, sex, and where you live. And remember, if a stranger on the internet asks where you live, kids, say stranger danger. Holy shit, we're gonna fucking hack the jocks, man. I'm gonna hack into the jocks' fucking network. I'm gonna change their grades from D's to F, cause fuck them. Stuffed my head in a locker. So fuck his grades. Fuck his family and his money. Paul Revere thinks he's the best running back in high school. How dare his parents name him Paul Revere? Just he can run like a fucking horse. The British may not be coming, but he is coming down the field. See, that's what I went to school with, right there. That's what I started editing on, right there. Oh, yeah, shit. I see, hey, y'all see he got the Focusrite mixer though, right? Oh, my man is deep in the ecosystem. Sounds like a level in Spyro. All this to tell us that they got 2 extra megapixels in the front camera of the fucking iMac. This is what you do when you don't have much to announce, y'all. You can't tell me that don't look like some headquarters for a supervillain.
Good morning. Welcome back to Apple Park for our second event in just over a month.
Why he acting like his knee giving out?
The hundreds of moods.
This just makes me want to use Spotify.
Now,
I might boot it up actually. DMCA. If they want me to switch to Apple Music, they should make it free for everybody who bought an iPhone.
$4.99 a month.
What's better about Spotify? The playlist, the UI, the podcast, the video. Everything is better about it. Anything new on Apple, fucking they just copy from Spotify. Session listening, being able to download the music. Apple just copies everything Spotify does. So what's the point of having Apple Music?
Orange and blue.
Set a reminder by
I'm glad that Apple's aware of how their users dress.
added to reminders.
Very pretentious. Pretentious artsy people be going broke trying to look rich with their new iMac. DMCA. Yo, I need Tim Cook to stop twerking. He been twerking since this shit started. He keep bending his knees. What is he doing?
When it comes to
With sound,
I feel like this is one of those things that's hard to convey. They can tell us it's better, but unless you try it, it's hard to kind of gauge it. Yo, why?
it's a whole new way to experience your
She
favorite.
acting like she in the quantum realm with fucking Ant-Man when she put that shit on.
Every day, top artists.
In the multiverse with Doctor Strange when she put her
releasing more
AirPods
songs
on.
in those. We designed a brand new low distortion driver created just for the new AirPods to provide powerful bass and crisp, clean, high frequencies. 5 minutes of charge time gets you around an hour of use. And of course, the convenience of the charging case giving you an additional 4 full
$300
up to
to
30
barely be
hours
able
of
to use
total
them.
listening time. To make
Yeah, now I remember why I never bought this
even more
shit. That's not
convenient,
good,
we
dog.
added Mags.
now, let's
What is
talk
he
about
doing
the
with
Mac.
his knees?
The Mac has always innovated.
Yeah, his stance is fierce. Why is he in the fields? To simplify like how pure Apple is. I just need to know how much faster does it run Final Cut?
This is M1 Pro.
Transition to Apple Silicon.
Don't take this the wrong way, but did you go to college?
Performance, custom technologies.
I have videos talking about it. I talk about it on stream. It's not a secret. I did. It's
And
also
M1
not a
has
secret.
done
I'm a
exactly
dropout.
that.
I'm not offended.
Not only has it transformed our most popular system, So they have to copy data.
They run hot for real? Who in the chat got an M1? Press 1.
No one has ever applied a
And if you do you like your M1? It doesn't run hot at all. M1, I love it. I got the Air. The Air don't count though. I'm talking about people who got like the real joints, the iMac or the Pro.
And using faster DR.
Them Airs are supposed to be for fucking web browsing. You niggas be trying to edit video on that shit. That's why that shit burn in your fucking lap. I didn't get it because I didn't want to buy a first generation. I wanted to wait till at least the second generation so they could work out some kinks.
All those transistors deliver even more performance, starting with a 10-core CPU,
10 core,
with 8
woo.
high-performance cores and 2 high-efficiency cores, delivering up to 70% faster CPU performance than M1. For graphics, M1 Pro features
That's a bold
16
claim right there.
cores, 8 more than M1.
70% increase. That's a bold claim.
Increased memory bandwidth give M1 Pro up to 2 times faster graphics performance than M1.
Twice as fast as Lisha. That's a bold claim.
That accelerates video processing while using very little power. And now it pushes.
Yeah, this is actually a big leap.
ProRes. It's one of the highest quality codecs in professional video production. Adding ProRes acceleration enables M1 Pro to play multiple streams of 4K and 8K ProRes video.
Oh yeah, this shit gonna cost an arm and a leg. You can do multiple 8K videos at once? Yeah, why not call it the M2 if this is big of a jump? I like this presentation style. For some reason, I'm getting like Bruce Banner vibes from him. Like this nigga's ready to turn into the Hulk. He's gonna turn into a giant M1 chip. Like, what do you need to know? I'll process it. This man is serious about his processes.
M1 Pro and takes its amazing capabilities.
M1 Max.
M1 Max starts with a much higher bandwidth on-chip fabric and doubles the memory interface once again. This delivers up to 400 gigabytes per second of memory bandwidth. That's
What?
twice M1 Pro and 6 times M1.
400
This is why the
gigabytes
memory
per
interface-
second? How much this
That's
shit cost?
1.7
I want one.
times M1.
Mission Impossible
M1
vibes,
Max
right?
has the same powerful
This shit going to solve the Da Vinci Code in 3 seconds.
And doubles the GPU to a massive 32 cores.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Giving M1
400
Max
gig.
up
You can
to
move
4
files
times
quick.
faster GPU performance than M1. 2 times
And this is
faster
why I did not buy the M1.
M1 Max delivers all of this. That's why M1 is a breakthrough.
Some niggas is gonna buy this to scroll on Twitter all day. Some, I'd argue most. I only watch this shit from like an editing standpoint. How much better is Final Cut gonna run on these new ones? Is it faster? Then I'm interested. If not, it's only like a 5-10% boost. I don't care. But yeah, I agree with you. Most people gonna look at this shit. Wow, 400 gigabytes per second. Damn, bro. I wonder how it runs Facebook.
They deliver 1.7 times the performance.
How many tabs can it open?
In the same power envelope.
What makes MacBooks better than regular Dell laptops? It's all preference.
This is unheard of.
I like Final Cut more than I like Adobe Premiere. You can only get Final Cut on Mac.
Outstanding.
I will say the software, like Apple's computer software, is definitely better than Windows in terms of optimization.
Its graphics performance.
You don't hear Mac users complaining about glitches and bugs and shit and hacks like Windows.
And if you look
There's
at
benefits.
the laptop when it's on battery, the drop
And all the apps are optimized for it.
Even more extreme.
Streams and move them between the CPU and GPU.
Yeah, but can we just get some percentages on how much faster your apps run? We get it, bruh.
Let apps automatically.
I was cool like the first part of the presentation where they were talking about that 70% jump in power and
Thanks to
shit.
Core ML optimization.
No, Final Cut's not free. But now I just want to know, how do your apps run, like your main apps?
3 times faster compared with the fastest Core i9.
Get to the
MacBook
fucking
Pro.
point.
With some
Yeah, the price.
models performing over 20 times faster. And when it comes
What does
to
that mean for Final Cut?
M1 Pro.
What does that mean for GarageBand?
Major leap for M1
Right, I'm gonna just watch Marcus Brownlee later. Him and a couple other iMac channels.
create massive spatial.
So they can give me the real details on what to expect. I'm not saying why I need to buy any of this. Like I said, this is more for professionals. This presentation is. If you don't do stuff like this, if you don't edit video, if you don't record music, edit photos, this presentation is probably not going to be for you. Yeah, the way things are moving, I hear more people talk about Final Cut and DaVinci Resolve. It feels like people are getting tired of Adobe Premiere, especially ever since they announced that you got to pay a monthly fee to use it. And someone in the chat just said it gets slower every time he opens it.
Hasn't been possible in any other piece of hardware.
DaVinci is free. I don't even edit half my shit anymore, but I still need it. You gotta look for new tax write-offs, yo.
Phenomenal pro capabilities.
If you want to dive into the deep end, DaVinci Resolve is totally free and it's industry standard. They make movies with it and it's free. It's just, you're gonna have to watch some tutorials. Final Cut you gotta pay and you still gonna have to watch some tutorials. It's probably better optimized for the Mac.
4
4.7
I'm noticing volume every time he says it now. You'll be all right.
Just 15.5 millimeters thin and 3.
I know I pronounce words differently, and
now this all new design
I slur words.
is
Deal
the
with it.
beginning of the MacBook Pro story.
Women love
Tell
it.
you more. Here's Shruti.
You talk so different. I know. I know. Are Macs good for gaming? No. They've gotten better, but you should always PC game if you want to play games.
And yes, MagSafe is coming back to the MacBook Pro.
Thank God.
MagSafe 3 has a new
They heard y'all. They heard y'all. Everybody shut up.
And you can
Now now y'all can stop knocking y'all fucking computers off the desk when you trip over the wire.
as well. You can connect up to 3
Look, you can connect it to displays too. Who is complaining?
4K TV all at the same time.
Oh my God.
That's over 75 million pixels of screen real estate.
Do a lot of y'all do that? Why not just get an iMac? Why do y'all connect y'all laptop to monitors? That's kind of weird.
Camera media,
Who does that?
all without a single.
Started by bringing the sides of the enclosure closer to the active area of the
They
display.
always talking about the bezels and shit. Don't nobody care.
We also expanded the display up at
2021 1080p. It's not that big of a deal that the video is 1080p because they said they have a wider angle lens. It lets more light in. Y'all gotta chill out. First of all, it's a laptop. How powerful of a camera do you need in your laptop? 2, they said that it lets more light in the lens. The camera did get better. That's why I said they need to show what it looks like.
Which means
1080p is just the dimensions, but the actual quality, the bit rate of the camera is what matters the most.
Next,
The fuck y'all need a 4K webcam for? Your girl don't want to watch you beat your meat that bad on FaceTime. There's a lot of moving parts that go into what makes a good camera. It's not just the megapixels, chat. I thought we would have known this by now. It's not just the resolution.
Ordinary battery life.
This means nothing to most users, but they still gonna brag about it. It has more gigawatts and teraflops. I don't even know what the fuck they talking about, but it has it and I have it. And they'd be like, dude, you don't even know what to do with all that power. The point is, I could if I wanted to.
Able to compile 4 times as much
Do these
code.
people get hired based on their presentation skills? I'm inspired.
Unbelievable for everyday tasks, like watching your favorite movies.
It says these people work for the company. I would imagine they probably had presentation skills before this. If I wanted to work for NASA, I'm just saying I could with the iPro Max. Not gonna, but I could if I wanted to work for NASA. Do calculations to get to space.
Now support
give this beast more power.
32 cars.
You have to be reckless.
64 gigabytes of unified memory. 14 quadrillion gigawatts. 750 million thousand months of dedication. 13 times faster.
Done. And more importantly, what will you do?
So that's the new MacBook Pro.
And what we do.
Why he in an open world game?
Products that empower users.
Tim Cook in New World right now.
Inspired by the creativity.
He's a level 15 paladin.
They save.
They didn't even say nothing about iMacs. That was just mad.